Hello everybody. Today we get the Killstar tarot cards. It's a full deck, and honestly I'm really surprised this is not on more people's radar. It's pretty exciting for me. I do really like the aesthetics. I did pick it up during a Killstar order. I'm gonna get right into it. So the one thing I'm finding is that, again, I'm not seeing a whole lot of interest in this deck in kind of tarot circles, which surprises me because it's from what I understand, it's holographic. I hope my cards are holographic. In a second, get this plastic off. Now the box is really sturdy. Let's get right into it. There's nothing really exciting here, and it seems that they're already mixed up. Is there a guide in here? No, not a guide. The box is cute though. Oh, look. Set the box aside. And again, it's a nice sturdy box. These cards are huge. At least they seem huge. So they actually do have a silver edging on it, which I was surprised about. So I'm just going to get right into this. So cardstock wise, I'm just going to grab a good old Rider Waite. And yes, it's definitely much bigger. Holy Christ. So my hands are quite small, so this is definitely going to be a bit of a, it's probably going to be more of a display deck or an at-home reading deck than a client deck, just because I feel like that's going to be a bit of a pain. Now the back is just in white. Look at all that. It's so nice. And again, it appears that it is already mixed up, so I'm going to likely take one moment just to put that in order. It's not really going to be my first impressions, but at the very least I'm going to put them in order. That way I can lay them out for you guys. Alright, I'm back after organizing them. Now usually when it comes to a deck that's not organized like that, it's usually a telltale sign that the deck quality is not the greatest, aka just terrible. But holy crap. First of all, the cards are very smooth. They don't have a gloss, they have like a matte type coating on them. And again, that edging on it is just so nice. Again, it's got that really silvery look to it. Now compared to thickness, again, we got your Rider Waite, and the thickness on these guys are actually quite nice. Like, I'm shocked, honestly. Guys, this actually might be one of my favorite decks, just holding on to it, and it's thick. It is thickums. Like, we want to actually do a comparison again to our good old Rider Waite Smith, the standard. Like, this is a thick deck, guys. Again, I'm kind of flabbergasted by it. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm just going to get right into it with the flip through, and then I'm going to give you my final thoughts at the end. Okay. Holy guys. Again, the deck quality is gorgeous. And it's a little hard to see in this lighting, but it is holographic. I'll see if I can turn on my lighting here so you can kind of see that. Look at that. They're beautiful. And the thing is that the holographic portion of it, it's not like bam in your face, because I do have other decks that, although they're beautiful, I'll show you, like when it comes to the Luna edition of the Ethereal Visions deck, like the holographic portion is almost like obnoxious on it, but with this it's so subtle that it's perfect, because again, when you have like cards that are super holographic, even though they're beautiful, they can almost be hard to read. With this one is that it's just subtle enough. And usually I'm not a person that likes a whole lot of borders on my deck, but the deck's borders are so subtle and they're all consistent. It really is. It's beautiful. Like, I'm really shocked by it, honestly. What I'm most shocked about is that I'm pretty sure, I'll correct myself if I'm wrong, but it's only like $28. That's the craziest thing to me, is that this deck is only $28. And actually, I just want to go back to this one, because this one, after shipping and everything, it cost me like $100. And the deck quality is super thin compared to this guy here, which is... I'm borderline mortified with how beautiful this deck is. I'm I almost want to buy another one. I was expecting to have to edge this deck as well. I was thinking, I'm like, oh, black on black, I'll just put a black Sharpie on this, but you don't have to. It's silver. Like, I spent way more money on decks that are not even a quarter of the quality of this one. And not only that, again, it is beautifully illustrated. Now, the only thing that I can see might be an issue is that it's definitely kind of leaning a little edgelord, a little left-hand path. So that might not be your jam, but otherwise, geez. Again, I'm going to turn off my lighting here. The reason why I kept this lighting is so I wanted people to be able to see the detail. But yeah, it's got a very subtle holographic shift to it that is just beautiful. I'm quite excited for this deck. Honestly, it's going to get one of the top billings with the decks that I'm going to use. I think the only downside is that the deck is big. It's quite large, and I haven't got a chance to shuffle it, but it feels great. It feels great in the hands. I'm very pleased. I think my only really, if I had to nitpick it, is that the background does not have, or sorry, the back of the cards do not have the holographic flair to it, but honestly, that's me nitpicking, really. For the cost alone, it's one of the best feeling decks I've had in a very long time. Again, I've spent $100 on decks just for nothing. And the fact that it comes from a fashion brim, and again, when it came out of the box already pre-shuffled, that's usually indication of a hot mess. Nah, man. I would recommend these to anybody. And this one's just, oof, it's so good. I can't tell you enough how pleased I am. Look at that. And that ace, oof. Anyway, I can go on for a while, and again, I think my biggest issue is just getting it shuffled because it's a big puppy. So I hope that was helpful to you guys, and maybe y'all pick it up.